Hello, everybody out there. So for today's video, why do I have a topic for you? Obviously, you can see up in the title, why do men cheat? Predominantly, why do men cheat in marriages? Relationships can be a little bit different, especially when people are younger. People can cheat for a multitude of different reasons, but I think we're really focusing on men and not young men or boys or, yeah, that kind of thing. And really focusing on marriages. Before we hop into the actual video, though, if you could please share the content. Whether you want to share it now, at the end, whenever you want to. If you like this video, other videos, if you like the channel, please share it with people directly, indirectly, tag them in it, however you want to do it. The whole idea of the Greater Than movement is to help improve people's lives in a multitude of different ways, and sharing it is going to be the fastest way. If you guys don't like and subscribe, I'm not going to tell you not to. I just don't like telling everyone or asking everyone to, because everyone else on YouTube will. Never going to say not to, but if I will tell you to share the content, because it will hopefully, especially if you're sharing with the right person, directly impact them in a positive way and hopefully improve their life. Okay, I'm going to try and make this video as squished together and short as possible, so I might talk a little bit faster, I don't know, but I'm going to try and make it short because I could ramble about this probably for about 30 minutes, so I'm going to try and make it snappy. Okay, so why do men actually cheat in marriages? So the common thought is that men cheat because of sex, because they're not getting sex and they want to have sex. And I'm not going to lie to you, like that I'm sure that factors into a percentage somewhere, because, you know, in reality, a lot of marriages, you would be surprised that the percentage don't actually have sex or don't regularly have sex in them. So somewhere in there, yes, there are guys out there who cheat, or men out there who cheat because they want to have sex. But what I am going to tell you is, in reality, in marriages, men are predominantly cheating. And this is, like I said, this is going to are predominantly cheating because they don't feel wanted, they don't feel appreciated, they don't feel like their partner is attracted to them, and they don't feel like they are being affirmed or cared for by their partner. So digging into this a little bit deeper, and there are actually studies that have been done on this. It's not just like me pulling this out of my butt and talking about it, but I'm going to speak from like a holistic point of view and also my point of view, and I'll try and interweave these things together. So what I'm going to tell you is that it's not just about sex. And it really comes down to men wanting to feel affirmed. Men want to be told, like, what you're saying makes sense, or what you're saying about how you feel, or your ideas have validity, they make sense, I'm affirming them, I'm telling you that I like them, they're good, they're positive. Now, not everything can be positive and good. Some people need to be told that some things are stupid or wrong, but holistically affirming who they are, what they're about, what they want to do, and what they want to accomplish, and actively caring and having conversations about those things. And that's the other thing I'm telling you. It's about being cared for. Men want to feel like you care about their feelings. You care about who they are, what they want to do. Is not only just affirming and saying like these are good things, but now actively caring about it. And in addition to asking questions, trying to be involved, trying to be a part of what they're trying to accomplish, what they want to do, having conversations about how's work, how's this project going that you're doing outside of work or doing at work, how's the gym going, how's what, all these things, and just caring about how they feel. And it's kind of like this 360 idea in turn, where I told you, a lot of people are going to say it's sex, but it's about men feeling affirmed, validated, like, and cared for is a really big like triad chunk of it. And it really comes back to more of like feminine energy. It's more about emotions and feelings and being able to have those conversations, feeling affirmed, feeling validated. And it really matters to guys and men in general, because stereotypically in our society, like, we look at men, we're like, oh, you have to be manly, you don't talk about your feelings. But that's a negative thing, because both men and women have feelings. They both need to be able to feel and let their emotions go and be able to have those conversations and feel like someone actually gives a shit. But I think in our society we have it turned around where men are not supposed to do that, so women don't necessarily always do those things in relationships. So men go out and seek that. They seek the caring for what they're doing. They seek the validation of like, you know what, like what you're doing has a point, it makes sense, it's worth something. And they seek just like that emotional feeling from somebody else who's going to give it to them. In addition to, men want to feel desired. Like, they want to feel like holistically they are desired. They don't want to feel like you don't want to have sex with them. They don't want to feel like you're not attracted to them. Because in our minds, it gets all fucked up. excuse my language, but it gets fucked up. Because we sit there and we say to ourselves, like, if I was more manly, or if I was more attractive, or if I was more muscular, or if I was less chunky, or whatever the mantra in our heads is, then she'd find me attractive. She'd compliment how I look. She would want to have sex with me. She'd want to be more interactive in the bedroom and try more things or do more things. If I looked better, if I was better, if I was man enough, this would happen. And then when those things happen, like, or they don't happen, I guess, it again emasculates guys. It makes them feel like they're not attractive. It makes them feel like you don't find them like sexy. You don't want to have sex with them, that they're not good at it. That's the other thing too, is like men, when it comes to sex, and I don't care what guys say, because like there's going to be some stupid ass people out there like, no, never. Men want to know that they're good at sex. They want to know that they're pleasing you. And there are some guys out there who are absolute assholes and who don't care, and those aren't actually men. Those are little boys who are just trying to like... But also, I don't think it's really what marriage is normally going to be about. Like, it shouldn't be about that. Like, in reality, it shouldn't be about just some guy just trying to get it in and, like, because you're married. Like, it shouldn't just be about the guy's satisfaction. But men want to know. They're married to you. They want to know that they're pleasing you. They want to know that they're good at it. They want to know that they're manly and they're macho and, like, they fucking did what they needed to do and got the job done, bro. I'm telling you, it's a thing. And when you don't do that, when you make them feel undesired or they're not good at it, or like you don't want to be adventurous because you don't find them that attractive, they're going to go try and find that somewhere else. And yes, like some of these things revolve around sex. And yes, some of them like ultimately like they lead to sex. And most men who cheat in marriages are going to end up having sex and have a physical relationship with the person they're cheating on. But what they're really looking for is these things that they want from their wives, that they want to feel masculine. They want to feel validated. They want to feel cared for. They want to have conversations about their emotions. They want to feel like you want to have sex with them. They want to feel like you want to be adventurous, that you think that they're manly, that they're good at having sex, and that comes back to validation too, because you're validating that they're good at having sex. Like, it's much more emotional. It's not just about, oh, we're not having sex, so therefore he wants to go cheat. It's not just that. If every time you had sex, say you only had sex once a week, I'm just being honest, or once every other week, but you made him feel wanted, you made him feel manly, you validated that he was good at having sex, that you wanted to do freaky shit because he turns you on, whatever. And I'm not saying like you have to fake it till you make it, and I really don't know, if I'm being honest, like when it comes to that portion of it, like what the solution is, because I understand that for men and women, like sexual desire over time changes as people get older and just being, in a relationship longer, but you got to have conversations about this shit, man, because if you are not giving your husband the emotional connection that he truly needs, if you're not affirming that he's manly and sexy and that things that he's doing are valid and important, and you're not actively asking about these things that are going on in his life, whether it's about his day or work or projects or whatever it is, and not making him feel cared for, he's gonna go look somewhere else for those things. And what you have to realize, the messed up thing, and like this is where like it's so crazy, is that when you cheat on your wife, I've never been married, but I'm just gonna say it that way. When you cheat on your wife, when you cheat in general, if that's what you're truly looking for, and that's what men really are looking for, especially in marriages, they're not getting. When you go find someone that you see once a week, or once every other week, whether it's for an afternoon or an evening or a lunch or whatever amount of time that you see them for, it's very limited. Maybe one day per week or one day every other week or whatever it is. Of course, those women are going to shower them with attention and validation, and I missed you and you look so good and oh my gosh, I love having sex with you so much, because that's the limited amount of time that those men get to have or be around those women. Or the one woman usually that they're cheating on their wife with. They're going to get all of that emotional validation, all of that emotional care, concern, the affirmations, not only just affirmations as far as like words and telling them nice things, but also just affirming that all the sexual stuff is good and positive, and those women are going to want to do weirder and kinkier shit, because they're probably going to know that they're married. 99 times out of 10, they're going to know, 99 out of 10, they're going to know that they're married. So they're going to be okay and want to do more stuff and try and be better than the wife is. Not only do they want to try and be better in holistically, but there's less time. So those men are going to be showered in all this just emotion and care and love and whatever else. because it's such a limited amount of time. So in a weird way, you get exactly, guys get it exactly, men get exactly what they want when they cheat on their wives, because they are able to find it with somebody they're only able to see once in a while because they can't let their wife know. And so that woman is going to overreact, do more, be more, say more, and fulfill all those needs. And then it's just weird duality. So again, I really don't have a true solution. And I hate making videos where I don't have a solution. And I feel like if you're watching this video and you've made it this far, you can see like how hyped up I am, but I can't help it, because it's just like what I'm saying. What I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is hard to hear because we want to believe it's sex. We want to believe that men just want to go have sex. They're not getting sex, so they're out. But it's not that. And what women need to do to prevent this from happening. Like I said, I really don't have a true solution. This is my idea off the top of my head. If you've watched my videos before, if you don't know this, I don't script these. I don't usually have stuff written down. I don't edit these videos. It is just raw, real, because I don't want to be edit, cut. I hate that. It's just me being me, putting out information, and if the video absolutely sucks, then I might redo it, but I will have to redo a 10-minute video. But here we are. So what I recommend, in my head, off the top of my head, as I always say, actually, wives need to have conversations with their husbands. You need to be actively interested in what he's doing. You need to be affirming him as far as saying positive things to him, telling him that he's attractive, loving on him that way. You need to, and this is where like it's weird, because it's like you can't tell someone to have sex with somebody, but it's like, for the love of God, like you need to have sex with your husband. Like he needs to feel wanted. He needs to feel like you find him attractive, that you find him manly, that you enjoy having sex with him. You need to give him feedback and be like, and if it sucks or it's not that good, then give him it, help him. Like I understand that maybe it bruises somebody's ego a little bit, but like in the beginning, but like help him so that you can enjoy sexual intimacy and build upon that, so you can be honest and be like, wow, it was a great orgasm. I really enjoy having sex with you. Like, and just getting that validation again. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, not all men are going to cheat, but they might be unhappy or miserable. Excuse me. And the issue that I really see is that if they do cheat, then you got exactly what you didn't want if you're a wife. Unless you do want them to cheat, and then that's your own thing. But if they don't cheat, a lot of these guys who aren't getting these things are going to feel sad or miserable. And I don't know about you, but in my life, when I'm not happy or I'm sad or I'm miserable or I'm depressed with something, I am not actively going to be putting as much good, positive energy back into that situation if I'm not happy with it. And this is one of those weird things too that I've never really talked about, but like it's like who goes first? Like somebody has to jump first, and I feel like men should have to jump first in my opinion, because I feel like this just men should just lead the way, I guess. I don't know, some shit like that. Not being like, it doesn't matter. Point is that I feel like men should be the ones who want to jump. Like they just should. And lead their marriage. But I'm not saying control, I'm saying lead. But not every guy is going to be that way. So sometimes, a lot of times, it needs to be 50-50. And like I said in the other video, it's 100-100 as far as energy levels go. So if you want to make sure that your husband's happy, if you want to be happier in your relationship than you already are, having these conversations with them, asking them if they feel validated, if they feel loved, if you are asking them enough about what's going on in their lives and what they're doing, and if they feel like you care. And some people will open up and some won't. Maybe instead of having the conversation, you can start doing it. You start taking the things that I touched on and reversing it around and trying to do that. And applying it. I don't know. I just feel like too often we don't understand why things are happening, and they happen and they continue to happen. And I feel like ultimately the whole idea is to have positive relationships, positive marriages, and hopefully this video is helpful. That's all I got, guys. So I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I'm gonna try and make it a little bit shorter than I think it's gonna be. Stay healthy, stay safe. Remember, above all, be greater than. Talk to you guys real soon.